Most audio folks are familiar with the Phonak Invisity earpiece. It ran on VHF, it had a toaster you could use to program frequencies, it sounded a little bit like this to the listener, and it had a slew of other performance issues. Now that Phonak has stopped selling and servicing the Invisity, it's time to move on to the much better performing and better sounding Phonak Roger earpiece. So forget everything you knew about the Invisity. These are the 5 things you need to know about the Phonak Roger earpiece. Number 1, the Roger earpiece runs on the 2.4 gigahertz band. So there's no more frequency programming with that toaster. You just put this guy right here, press the button to sync, and now you are synced, you're done. And because we're running 2.4 gigahertz, you either have the signal or you don't. There is no in between. Number 2, frequency hopping. So while we do not individually select the frequencies, these guys do. You see, the earpiece and the base station are technically both a transmitter and receiver, and they work together to find the free frequencies. And when they do, they hop automatically and seamlessly without disruption to your audio signal. And pro tip, if you're having a problem with your base station talking to your earpiece, resyncing will not fix it. Resyncing doesn't give it a new set of frequencies. It just allows the base station to imprint a new encryption ID onto the earpiece. Number 3, battery life. So the Roger earpiece uses a size A10 battery, aka a hearing aid battery. And according to Phonak, this should last about 20 hours, although I have never found that battery life to be true. I do know that in areas where there is a lot of 2.4 gigahertz activity, that the earpiece and the base station do have to work harder to find the next best free frequency, which will run down your earpiece battery dramatically. I've done a shoot in a server room which was full of Wi-Fi activity, and I had the earpiece battery die after about 4 hours. On average though, I can usually get about 8 to 10 hours of operation. Once the battery reaches a certain level below its threshold, it will give you a beep and it'll just cut out and stop working. Also, another pro tip, there is no on or off switch to the earpiece. It's either on or off depending on when this battery door is closed. You put the battery in, you close the door, and now it's on. You open it up, and now it's off. Number 4, audio ducking. So basically when there is no signal to the earpiece is idle, it will lower its own volume to try to save battery. And this can be really annoying if you're trying to set levels. It can send tone, of course, that's one thing, but say this is in someone's ear and they're left idle for a minute, the audio automatically ducks down. And then when the director starts speaking to them again, it comes up like this, and there's always a little bit of a delay, so it might just sound a little weird for the person wearing the earpiece. And also, no, you cannot take that setting off. It's built in. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about that. Number 5, audio signal into the base station. You will need an amplified audio source of some sort into the back of the base station here with XLR or 3.5 or 1/4 inch or what have you. I love this Bogan mic here. It is not powered by anything. So what I usually have to do is I'll go into the Scorpio, run into the Scorpio, amplify the signal there, and then run an XLR out into the back of the base station. This also gives me the power to control the gain into the base station. We do have the volume control here, which is cool and it works, but in order to better control the overall volume out, you do want to have control of that gain. So that is my suggestion. I think it works. Also, by running the signal through my mixer, I can also hear the director's cues to the talent, so it can help me be ready for whatever is coming next. So instead of me just reacting to what the talent's saying, I can actually act on what the director's saying as they're saying it to the talent. Any questions you have, throw them in the comments and I'll try to answer them. In the next video, I'll show you how to improve the range on the earpiece because this little stock antenna does not cut it.